Hello, NBA fans. Every day we have news about the Los Angeles Lakers. I'm a Lakers fan and I ask for your help by subscribing to the channel and giving me your thumbs up. The Lakers have discovered that their third star is Austin Reaves, and the player has already stated that he does not want a contract extension with the Lakers and will test free agency. Obviously, the Lakers have priority to re-sign Reaves, but they will have to offer a multi-million-dollar salary, and Austin Reaves wants to earn in the range of $40 million annually. The Lakers want to keep Austin Reaves for many years to partner with Luka Doncic, and the Lakers owner has stated that he is willing to pay Austin Reaves a high salary. Former All-Star confident Lakers Austin Reaves will land massive offseason deal. After averaging 32 points over the first 6 games of the season, Lakers guard Austin Reaves has seen his average slightly decline as the team gets healthier. With 5-time All-NBA first-team guard Luka Doncic back to full health, Reaves hasn't been tasked with shouldering the responsibility of being the Lakers' primary ball handler. All-Star power forward LeBron James' return from injury only further eats into the amount of shots Reaves will be putting up on a nightly basis. Since James returned Tuesday night against the Utah Jazz, Reaves is averaging 24 points across 2 games, shooting 50% from the field while making only 2 of 12 three-point attempts. He's added 5 total assists and 15 combined rebounds between James' 2 games back in action. Former NBA All-Star Gilbert Arenas said on his show Gil's Arena that he thinks Reaves' shot selection will improve as he gets used to being back on the court with James. Austin Reaves, if you're averaging 28 while shooting from 31% from 3, you're going to take some better shots now that I'm on the court, Arenas said on his podcast. Reaves is likely going to be one of the top free agents next offseason, as he is predicted to decline the Lakers' player option to become an unrestricted free agent. He could stand to sign a 5-year deal worth over $240 million with the Lakers, or Reaves could depart Los Angeles and join a different team for a 4-year, $178.5 million deal. Reaves' massive projected upcoming payday. Regardless, Reaves is going to be making nearly quadruple his current salary in just a matter of months. While his scoring might decline now that James and Doncic are back, his audition as a team's number 1 option through the first few games of the season will be enough to earn him a massive payday. Reaves will go down like 3 or 4 points on his average, he'll get back to normal, former NBA All-Star Kenyon Martin said on Gil's Arena. But he still is going to get his money over the summer, there's no question about it. Because he's already proven what he can do it already. Lakers' J.J. Redick gives encouraging DeAndre Ayton injury update. DeAndre Ayton has been just what the doctor ordered for the Los Angeles Lakers and then some. The Lakers signed the Arizona product in free agency to give Luka Doncic an above-average pick-and-roll partner and starting-caliber center. So far, Ayton has delivered the goods in the low post, averaging 15.5 points and 8.4 rebounds per game on 69.6% field goal shooting as a talented low-post bruiser. However, Ayton suffered an unlucky knee injury against the Utah Jazz on Sunday, forcing him to exit the contest after only logging 13 minutes. While Ayton missed the Lakers' Tuesday night NBA Cup contest against the Los Angeles Clippers due to a lower body setback, J.J. Redick shared a positive update about the former Portland Trail Blazers center's status. Lakers coach J.J. Redick said DeAndre Ayton had an MRI that showed some swelling and a little bit of a bruise, Spectrum Sportsnet's Mark Medina reported Tuesday. But Redick expects Ayton back sometime in the next week. To Jackson Hayes' credit, the Texas product was impactful in Ayton's absence against the Clippers. Hayes finished with 8 points and 4 rebounds while shooting 75% from the field, helping the Lakers earn a hard-fought 17-point victory. Still, Ayton is the center Los Angeles needs most for it to advance further than the first round in this year's postseason, making it pivotal for him to get healthy as soon as possible. Lakers officially cut ties with Luka Doncic's 6'11" lob threat. On Tuesday, the Los Angeles Lakers signed their G League star Drew Timm to a 2-way contract, further improving their formidable frontcourt. Unfortunately for Doncic's 6'11" lob threat, who spent less than 2 seasons with the franchise, Los Angeles was forced to waive him to make Timm's signing possible. On Wednesday, the departure became official. The Los Angeles Lakers have signed forward Drew Timm to a two-way contract, the Lakers stated in a press release. In a corresponding move, the team has waived two-way center Christian Coloco. Coloco was originally signed to a two-way contract by the Lakers September 16, 2024. He appeared in 37 regular season games in 2024-25, averaging 2.4 points and 2.5 rebounds in 9.2 minutes. Some may believe that Coloco didn't get a fair shake with the Lakers. The former second-round pick was used sparingly in Los Angeles, playing 39 total regular season games, 37 in 2024-25 and 2 this season, averaging 6.6 minutes per game, 9.2 minutes last year and 3.0 minutes this year, under J.J. Redick. However, with Coloco still being a developmental player who's rough around the edges, it isn't preposterous to suggest that Redick was wise for limiting his minutes in Los Angeles. With Coloco's high motor and lob-catching ability, though, the Douala Cameroon native will likely find another NBA gig in due time. Why Stephen A. Smith has now revised his view on LeBron James' perfect teammate. Stephen A. Smith thought LeBron James would do well away from the LA Lakers, but their early form has made him rethink that view. The Los Angeles Lakers have opened the season stronger than many anticipated, winning 13 of their first 17 games. In their latest win over the LA Clippers, LeBron, Luka Doncic, and Austin Reeves combined for 99 points to lead the way. This is likely the strongest group the 40-year-old has played with since his title-winning squad in Orlando back in 2020. Few anticipated the Lakers' level of success, even prompting Stephen A. Smith to confess his belief that LeBron James would have achieved greater triumphs in the Eastern Conference. Stephen A. Smith once thought LeBron James would be better off in Cleveland, but Luka Doncic has changed his mind. Stephen A. Smith appeared on the Joe and Jada podcast, where Fat Joe asked whether LeBron James should leave the Los Angeles Lakers. Smith had an interesting take on the question. He explained that he originally thought James would benefit more by joining the Cleveland Cavaliers, but Doncic's strong start to the season with the Lakers made him reconsider. I believe, and I said this in the offseason before, I said LeBron should approve getting out and going to Cleveland and joining Donovan Mitchell. He would easily be in the finals. Him and Donovan Mitchell, you've got to keep one of the bigs, Mobley, Allen, they're going to the finals. Here's the problem. That was before I saw Luka averaging 40. Luka Doncic and LeBron James, how far can they take the LA Lakers? LeBron James has only played 3 games since returning to the LA Lakers, but his recent showing against the Clippers suggests he is quickly getting back into form. And with LeBron, Luka Doncic, and Austin Reeves each scoring over 20 points, it is clear how important this trio will be if the Lakers are going to make any kind of impact in the playoffs. Right now, though, it is hard to put them on the same level as OKC. The Thunder are off to a remarkable 18-1 start and look every bit like a team that could go down as one of the greats. But with LeBron and Luka leading the way, there is reason for fans to believe they can make things interesting when it matters most. Reeves having fun playing unselfish basketball with Luka Doncic and LeBron James. Reeves has steadily risen up the NBA ranks and should now be considered a star on a Los Angeles Lakers team that also features Luka Doncic and LeBron James. Reeves had already taken a leap the season prior, but the 2025-26 season represents his best campaign yet as he's been one of the best defensive players in the league by almost every metric. The budding star guard put on a show in the Lakers' recent win against the LA Clippers, dropping 31 points with most of it coming in the fourth quarter. Our NBA Coach of the Year at the quarter mark. Doncic and James also had huge scoring nights, and Reeves attributed all of their success to playing basketball the correct way. We just played the right way, took open shots, just stuck to schemes and got the ball where we wanted to get it and made shots, Reeves said. He added that the team hasn't done anything differently since James rejoined, but are simply making the right reads on the floor. No, I think you just pass to the open person, Reeves said. Especially with LeBron and Luka, they demand such a double team a lot of the game, and that means someone is going to be open and we can play 4-on-3 basketball. I think it's just pass it to the open person and play basketball. Against the Clippers, the Lakers knocked down 13 of their 29 three-point attempts, and Reeves acknowledged it felt good for him and the team to finally see them go down. "Yeah, I think so. I think that's the third time we've shot over 40% from three. It feels good." Reeves also emphasized how the collective unselfishness from the stars makes it a fun environment for the Lakers to play in. "I feel great," he said. "Me and Bron have a great friendship, me and Luka deal with each other on the court. It's fun though. We've been talking about it, we've got three guys that can make plays and are unselfish at the same time. If you're in the right spot, everybody should eat off that, so it's really fun." By the looks of it, it does feel like the Lakers' big three is starting to gel on the floor and the role players are fitting in right behind them. There's still a lot of regular season left to go, but the purple and gold should be taken more seriously as a contender. JJ Redick challenging Austin Reeves to step up as a leader. Head coach JJ Redick has done a great job of getting the most out of Austin Reeves, and he's now challenging his new star guard to step up as a leader despite LeBron James and Luka Doncic both being on the team. Lakers trade deadline dreams are all but dead if latest NBA rumors are true. The latest rumors throw cold water on a big trade. All things considered, the Los Angeles Lakers have gotten off to an impressively strong start this season. They currently rank third in the West with an 11-4 record, and most of that has been without star LeBron James. With him now back, the Lakers could emerge as a true powerhouse in the West and even challenge the Denver Nuggets for being the second-best team in the conference behind the Oklahoma City Thunder. Even so, most believe that the Lakers don't have enough to beat the Nuggets and especially the Thunder come playoff time. That is probably true, though they have been known to make big trades come February at the trade deadline. The Lakers may have to pump the brakes on their trade plans. What makes this year so fascinating, however, is that the Lakers shouldn't or, perhaps, couldn't make a big trade thanks to several factors. One being that they hope to have significant cap space in the offseason, and making a big trade would sacrifice some of that flexibility. The decisions the Lakers make at the 2026 deadline/offseason will define the Luka era. Do you trust Rob Pelinka to trade away your last movable first-round picks? Those are the stakes. The Lakers don't have many bullets to fire. If yes, move forward. If no, you've gotta act. Then again, cap space isn't what it used to be, but having around $95 million in cap space and the appeal of playing in Los Angeles should be enough to lure a top free agent, i.e., Trae Young. Another potential roadblock is Austin Reeves' free agency, with him expected to get a massive contract. Then there is the issue of draft picks. The Lakers only have one tradable first-round pick at the moment. But if they wait until the offseason, then they could have 3 first-round picks to trade. Waiting for the summer to make a big trade makes sense for LA. That gives them incentive to wait until the summer to make a big move rather than try to improve in the short term at the trade deadline. That could mean essentially rolling with this team and hoping for the best and then attempting to dramatically improve the roster this summer. That might be the best possible option, though this is almost certainly LeBron's final season in Los Angeles, and sacrificing that could prove costly. After all, there is no guarantee that they could get a player as good as him this summer. However, the Lakers have clearly been prioritizing the long term rather than the short term. Barring them changing course, Lakers fans probably shouldn't be expecting a major trade this season unless another superstar falls into their laps. Instead, smart money would be on them making a smaller move that doesn't sacrifice cap space this summer or their ability to trade 3 firsts during the offseason. Finding a trade that manages to accomplish those things while also moving the needle will be tough, but the Lakers have shown the creativity to get those deals done. A definer. Jackson Hayes sticking up for Luka. Perfect example of Lakers' improved chemistry. The Lakers are on a 5-game win streak and have banded together this season in a way no one has yet seen. Now LeBron James is back, the team looks even stronger than they did before and have a level of newfound chemistry. Austin Reeves gets hits and goes down after a shot, LeBron is the first one there to give him a huge hug. When Chris Dunn is talking smack to Luka Doncic and shoving him, so Jackson Hayes goes in and sticks up for his teammate and shoves Dunn right back. JJ Redick says this is the kind of stuff he highlights to his players and speaks to the culture they're trying to build. "I mean, we highlight that stuff to our guys all the time," Redick said after the Lakers win over the Clippers in the Battle of LA, whether it's celebrating a guy making a shot. "We had a great clip from Milwaukee, Nick Smith makes the three, Maxey's celebrating on the court. Our bench celebrations. Guy falls down after a foul, it happened tonight, multiple guys running over to pick guys up. We're not saying you have to do that. Those are not requirements, but typically guys show their cards and show their hands whether or not they like each other, and tonight was another example of that." Hayes and Doncic have become so close that Hayes wants to try and play for Slovenia alongside Luka on the national stage. Many had their doubts about Redick coming in as a first-time coach, but he seems to taking the purple and gold in the right direction. Luka Doncic and Jackson Hayes react to Chris Dunn's scuffle. The Lakers' NBA Cup win over the Clippers came with plenty of fireworks, but none bigger than the fourth-quarter altercation involving Luka Doncic, Chris Dunn, and Jackson Hayes. What started as a physical shove quickly escalated into a full-team scuffle, and ended with Doncic publicly declaring he'll take care of whatever fine Hayes receives. The incident began when Doncic was knocked to the floor after a shove from Dunn, a play he immediately believed crossed a line. As he stepped toward Dunn to address it, Dunn fired the ball into Doncic's chest, pushing him backward. Hayes reacted instantly, storming in from under the rim and delivering a heavy shove. Dunn then struck Hayes in the face, sparking the full confrontation. So Chris Dunn wasn't happy with Luka. pic.twitter.com/0rugfos7. B-Ball Breakdown, at B-Ball Breakdown, November 26, 2025. Once the officials sorted through it, Hayes and Doncic were hit with technicals while Dunn received double technicals and was ejected. After the game, Doncic told reporters that he had already spoken to Hayes about the financial fallout. "I got it," Doncic said. "I told him right away. Of course I appreciate it. I told him right away, thanks for having my back, and that says a lot about him." The Lakers star also explained why the situation got heated so quickly. "Well, I was waiting for a rewind and I got a cheap shot in my back," Doncic said. "I'm not gonna just stand. I ain't afraid of nobody. I ain't going to just stand and let it go. The ref was right there. I don't understand how they didn't call a foul on that one, but that's what the game is about. Sometimes it's going to get physical, and there's a lot of trash talking. I live for that, so I love it." Hayes later confirmed the conversation and said he stepped in without hesitation. "Yeah, he said he got me," Hayes said. "He said he got me. I just didn't like the way he shoved Luka, so I wanted to do something about it."